She said that I was insanely rude and dramatic. That's where you're wrong. Today I'm reacting to Am I the A-hole for calling out our wedding photographer? Someone posted this story, and I want to know why they called their photographer out. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. My husband, 32 male, and I, 31 female, were married at the end of October, and we used a friend of my sister-in-law as our wedding photographer. Okay, now I know why this is being posted. And you know, all the stories start off like that. My cousin did our wedding photography. I saw this one person at the park taking pictures of a duck, and I asked him to be our photographer. Do not mix your photography with your friends and family. If you don't want to even jeopardize a relationship, just don't do it. And I know what you're thinking, oh, it's just the sister-in-law's friend. It doesn't matter, there's still a connection there. This woman is a professional photographer and was very formal in terms of our communication throughout the process. However, after the wedding, she didn't acknowledge the tip I sent her via Venmo and stopped responding to my texts and emails. I only texted twice and emailed once, as I knew the Thanksgiving holiday was coming up soon after our wedding, and I didn't want to put too much pressure on her in terms of editing our images. I think the client is totally in the right to want to know when her images are going to be sent to her. When you do shoot weddings, people are really excited to post the images after the event. They want to share moments with people and announce that they got married. So that to me is very normal, and I know that I usually do this. I send the clients pictures the day after the wedding, like their 10 best images, cute moments, couple session, and they are just thrilled to be posting it the day after to share the memories of what happened. So that is very normal in wedding photography, to send previews, a few images, just for them to post. It's nice of the client to send the photographer a tip, but it is weird that the photographer didn't acknowledge it at all. But maybe we're looking into this too much. Let's read the rest. After a couple of weeks, weeks? What? Okay, weeks. And you didn't send the clients anything? So we have Lightroom now. You can batch process. Like, it's not gonna take that. I get it, the retouching, but I'm just weeks. Habibta, where are you? What's going on here? After a couple of weeks, I became concerned that she didn't receive the extra payment and about the lack of communication in general. So I asked my sister-in-law to get in touch. This is why I told you guys. See, now she's involving the family. This is not... And then the sister-in-law might be annoyed, like, why is she messaging me to message my friend? Will this end up on Judge Judy? Yes, I think so, yeah. My sister-in-law said that everything was all good with her photographer friend and that she was still editing the images. The day after I spoke to my sister-in-law, I received a Christmas card from my brother and sister-in-law that was clearly a professional photograph from my wedding. What? Oh my God. Why is the photographer friend responding to the sister-in-law but not the client who just paid her probably, again, thousands of dollars? Professional photography is not cheap. It's not like $100. Okay, just show up with your flash. That'll be good for... Yes. iPhone is fine too. We have no preference. Like, that's not how this works here. It's a long process to book a wedding, a professional wedding photographer. So the fact that the photographer didn't acknowledge the tip, isn't communicating after weeks, not sending the pictures, and is in communication with the sister-in-law but not with your client, something's going on here. And now the sister-in-law is involved, and that's not going to end well. After asking my sister-in-law, she said her photographer friend sent her the pic about a week before our conversation and confirmed that she hadn't sent any sort of payment for extra photos. I was pissed. I didn't receive any sort of friends and family discount from this woman, and she sent the pictures that I had paid for to my relatives without even bothering to answer any texts or emails from me. Why are they using her wedding pictures in their Christmas card that she hasn't even gotten yet? It's not gonna be a Merry Christmas for her, let me tell you. I would have sent the card back if that were me. I've been like, this is the wrong address. I don't know these people. That is me in the photo, yeah. That's from my wedding 10 years ago. I'm still waiting on the JPEGs, actually. We were recently at a holiday party together, and I called her out in front of a couple of people saying that I was so surprised to receive a picture from my wedding and a Christmas card when I haven't even received any sort of correspondence from her at all when I was the one who paid for the pictures. I love that you called her out. Yes, this is very unprofessional. I'm sorry. There's no reason why your photographer should not be communicating with you. Your paying client who hired you for that photo shoot has precedence over a friend. I don't care if the friend is related to the client. It doesn't matter. You don't know if the client wants those photos to become the public, or if they want to keep them private, or if they want to share them in a certain way. You didn't ask for permission, so you shouldn't be doing that. At this point, everyone's getting these pictures but the bride. She's like, you know what?
Your grandfather, yeah, I'm gonna send him some of those. You know Timmy, the one he was waiting the tables? I actually sent him a photo of the couple session was really cute. I sent it. I hope you don't mind. You look really good in that one, by the way. You can. He'd probably send it to you. He's really nice. Let him airdrop it to you, actually. Let him airdrop it to you.
She said that I was insanely rude and dramatic, that she and my sister-in-law were close friends, so of course she would send her a cute picture of her family while she was going through the editing process. That's where you're wrong, because you don't send it to your friends. Your friends are not the one who paid you and are not paying you to do this job. What am I missing here? Like, I don't understand. And this comes full circle as to why you do not hire friends or cousins or family members for an important event like this. Do not do it, you guys. There's no good that can come from this. There's not even a speck, not even a dust particle of good that's gonna come from doing this. Hiring your friends, your sister's best friend, your cousins, second cousins, best friends, uncles, grandfather. I don't even know. Does that make sense? Just don't do it. Say no. I'm gonna put the text here. Say no to family and friends. You're calling your paying client rude and dramatic? You better be sending the refund. You better be clicking refund my money. I told her I would have loved to use my own wedding photos for a Christmas card, but it was too late at that point. She gave a snotty half apology while rolling her eyes, but basically blamed me for not telling her that I specifically wanted a picture for a Christmas card. My sister-in-law is annoyed at me for saying anything to her friend now, too, and has me wondering, am I the a-hole? You're not the a-hole, 100%. If the only way that you're able to reach out to your photographer is through your family relative, that's a problem. You're out here acting like Carmen Sandiego. We need an investigative team to come find you. You're not responding. You don't care if your client tips you for. She's obviously happy with the job that you did, but she's like, the photographer's like, guess I don't care. I don't get it. Is the sister-in-law her secretary? Does she work for her? Is she filing the W-2 forms, the tax forms? Is she the accountant? Does she work in the office? And I don't know. I am kind of speculating. Maybe it's like the in-laws or the sister-in-law maybe said something. I don't know. I'm surprised the sister-in-law didn't have a whole website with all the pictures already there. She's like,
we have a collection of the Christmas cards. We had a few options. She sent us a few.
The website would probably be using today's sponsor, Squarespace. Who's imagining that right now? Like, the sister-in-law's like,
Actually, I made a website using the images I got.
I mean, it would have looked beautiful, though. You really couldn't be mad because Squarespace really makes it easy to have a wonderful platform where you can build your business or brand online, and I'm sure that website would have looked gorgeous. The only problem is that the bride wouldn't have gotten the website link, so that would be the only. You probably want to send the gallery to the clients. Squarespace is a platform for you to build your business and brand online. We have so many amazing features such as availability calendars so your clients can see when you're free. I think that's really awesome. And also, again, the gallery features are just unbeatable. They're so easy to use. You upload your photo from your computer. You can drag and drop it wherever you want it to appear on your website. And you can even customize how large and small your images are, how much space you want in between each picture. And for any reason, if you want to switch up the look of your website, they have designer templates that are just so easy to choose from. And you can even preview them live before you publish your site. And the best part is you can start a free trial by going to squarespace.com. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Jessica. Use my offer code Jessica for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And you can try it out for yourself. Final thoughts. Who's in the wrong here? Do I think the photographer is the a-hole, or do I think it's the client? If I'm paying thousands of dollars for someone, I want to make sure that they're at least gonna respond to a Venmo tip. I'm not understanding the problem here. You have a good client who obviously liked your work. She tipped you. She had a nice time at the wedding. What's going on? Did Lightroom expire? Okay, do you not have the Creative Cloud subscription? It gets expensive, but I just want to know, like, what's going on here? Why can't you send anything to your client? Why can't you communicate? Clearly, you got the pictures out for your friends, so why can't you just copy and paste that energy onto your paying client that paid you to come to the event and shoot the images that you have in the first place, that you're sending out to other people? And then you're showing up to a holiday party. First of all, why would the photographer be at the holiday party? See, that's why I told you it's too close for comfort. If your photographer is being invited to a holiday party, just say no to the Christmas cookies. Don't even show up. Okay, you don't want anyone who is going to be around the same Christmas cookies as you to be doing your wedding pictures. Clearly you can work on a picture and send it right away. If the girl was making Christmas cards, that stuff you have to do before. You have to do a week before, 2 weeks before, to print it out, to mail it out. You know, there's a process involved is what I'm saying. So you can do that for your friend, but not for your client. That's the problem there. So get your together.